Star Trek Discovery, now that it has finally ended and Michael Burnham has said, let's fly, I have a few thoughts. Or no, I have a few thoughts.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
Please donate to this channel. Please, please. I have no help for income. And I'm doing other jobs too at the same time. If you have those, please. Michael Burnham said the thing.
I am. Last time then.
Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna say it. There, you ready? You ready for it? You ready for it?
Let's fly.
5 years. 5 years. 5 seasons. More than 5 years. This show lasted longer than my last relationship. And it's very bittersweet right now. Watching this alone. It's like what do you do without something? I mean, you're just so used to it. It's such a staple, isn't it? It's such a fucking staple of, you know, is it good? No, this is super boring. They go and find the progenitors in the longest way possible. Are they worthy? They have all these other characters we don't care about, like Maul and Locke left town a long time ago. You got this romance. It's all YA romances. Saru gets married to President Trina from Vulcan. There's no Vulcans present at all. She's the only one. But Michael Burnham says, let's fly. And it's really, really important that we get a let's fly out of her. Let's fly. They said the line. She said the thing. And this show has gone through so many changes at Discovery, hasn't it? It has gone through between the Michelle Yeoh and Michael Burnham was just the first officer mutineer stuff to the Mirror Universe crap, which was just well, that was what it was, right? To the season with Spock and Pike. Was that 2 seasons with them? I don't remember. And then the season where they went 100 years or 900 years into the future, so they didn't have to worry about technology and canon and figuring anything out, where they could just say, hey, it's magic, who cares? It's just magic. We just think it and we wish it and it happens, right? We just magically wish and have a pattern buffer transporter thing in our hand, or a dermal regenerator or anything. We just think it and it happens, right? And then between that and all of the relationships, right? In 2019, speaking of relationships, in 2019, when we went out to Star Trek Discovery, they had this big pamphlet, this thick pamphlet, with licensed stuff, and it was scheduled, and it was printed on real paper, and it had real photos of real Star Trek stuff, and it had real advertising, and they really, really meant like they wanted you to buy their Star Trek stuff, right? So they had real stuff. Go back what? Last year. 2023. AI. 3 pages on a pamphlet. Oh, you have an ad. That's an AI. That's an AI. That's an AI. These are all AIs. The brand has gone downhill so quickly in Star Trek, hasn't it? This is the last commercial we did. I don't know if I ever uploaded it, but here, you guys get to watch it. And it's just this bittersweet. And my stomach's... Yes, my stomach noises are more interesting than Star Trek, because I ate a smoothie, and apparently...
This season on the long-awaited, highly anticipated, critically acclaimed, and mind-blowingly idiotic final season of Star Trek Discovery. Will Tilly find love? Will Saru and Trina tie the knot? Will Michael Burnham die from radiation sickness before she can rekindle a romance with Book? Michael Burnham, I love you. Will the crew of Discovery survive the crash? Oh yeah, and they shoot a lot of You know, I thought Star Trek was about exploration and the final frontier. This is just shooting and a lot of romances. Bad YA romances. That's this season on Star Trek Discovery. You know what? Nobody's watching this show anymore. I'm sure you can find this somewhere before it's on Sci-Fi Channel at 1 a.m., sandwiched right between Roswell and Stargate Universe reruns.
Star Trek Discovery. The most anticlimactic ending to this. We get 10 minutes of them in the future. Michael Burnham has a kid that we're supposed to care about with Book. And then we go up to the ship where we find that she's gonna send Zora off into the space to go sit there and wait. And David Cronenberg is Daniels from Enterprise now. So he's not even Dr. whatever the crap his name was. Oh, that's a code name, isn't it? And blah, 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 blah. It's a code name. Daniels. It's Daniels. He's Daniels. Where was that? Right here. He's Daniels.
Of course.
To take one of these, you mean, isn't it?
Yeah. Code name. It's a code name, isn't it?
Who are you, really?
Who are you? I already said it's Daniels, and I was insulted.
My real name is a bit of a red directive in and of itself.
Oh, you can't just answer. It's Daniels, and it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't add up. This is the temporal police crap from Enterprise that if you had done anything with this entire series, it wouldn't be annoying and it wouldn't be insulting. You would have. But just to have it as a freaking Easter egg at the very end.
Well, I'm familiar with those now, too. Captain Michael Burnham.
I'm Michael Burnham. Who the hell are you? Wait for it. Wait for it. I've already given it away. You think I'm joking. You think I'm joking.
USS Discovery.
The USS Discovery. Yeah, and then we go back to it.
Agent Daniels.
Fuck off! Fuck right off! Fuck right off. The temporal guy. I wasn't kidding. I was not kidding. From Enterprise. From Enterprise. From Enterprise. Star Trek. I'm Googling it now. Daniels. From Enterprise. Pulling it up on screen here. This is the stuff that they're giving us. You know, just this half-assed, throwing it in at the very last second here. Daniels from Enterprise. As an Easter egg, as a cookie, as a because remember, he was going around taking Captain Archer and saying, look, this is the future we're trying to stop. And I waited, what, 2 weeks for this? I waited 2 weeks for this. This is so anticlimactic of an episode. This is so anticlimactic of any. It is boring to sit through. It doesn't. I don't think it's even going to serve the fan base. Having all these new characters come in, this Mal and Locke character, right? To have the existing fan base who actually genuinely care about the gay stuff and the relationships between these teenagers and who's marrying who in Star Trek, right? For those people who do show up and actually want the show, I don't think they're getting what they're signing on for either, to have so much. I don't think they even cared anymore. They got their paycheck and they're done. And I think that's the thing. Star Trek Discovery, they got their paycheck. They got their paycheck. There's Saru's fucking face. He got his paycheck. He got his paycheck. He's happy. He got his paycheck. He's happy. Oh no. Is that a thumbnail? That's my thumbnail too. I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere.